gang? Fanta from Last War Server 3, and I got a few questions on like what I'm basically been building and working on, and what I'm looking forward to. Okay, so we haven't got word on our HQ 36. Okay, it's been a while, everybody's waiting, but even the price of it, okay, if you remember, I think it was like 15 million, I think it was, to build. So really, you're gonna need to bank at least 15 million barrels. Okay, and that's not including resources. Okay, so really, you should be banking and trying to obviously save up some oil. So with that being said, I took care of all the buildings that needed to be HQ 35 that are on the list, like that would be needed to get to HQ 36. Okay, so we know like Tech Center is gonna be on there. Wall 35, that should be on there, right? You are going to need at least one drill ground level 35. Okay, I've gotten 2, I believe. It would be nice if they added, when they do the HQ 36 upgrade or whatever, or when they open this up, is we're able to merge, maybe say 2 level 35 drill grounds into one, and then maybe that could be upgraded to level 100 or something, so we can get an increase on drill grounds. Because yes, it does take a long time to get 62,400 soldiers, but it don't take long to lose them, you know what I mean? But if we're able to increase that somehow, that would be great. I know right now we only got 4, so you know, even if they added 2 more, that's going to take up a lot of room considering the amount of obviously decorations that are released in the game, so that takes up a lot of space. But yeah, those are just things that I'm keeping in mind myself. Okay, hospital, that's going to be on the list too. Make sure you get your one hospital level 35. I upgraded a few extra. I think I got a 32 there. I believe this is a 32 dropping and a 33 there dropping. I stopped because obviously you can see the amount of bread it takes. Okay, 1.1 G, and that's a lot. Okay, so obviously stop there. Now Barracks 35, you're gonna need one of these obviously to train level 11 units anyways, right? Okay, so I have 1 level 35. I got 1 level 30 here. Okay, that's to train my level 10s. Okay, and I usually train level, you can see there. Oops, I couldn't even drop them all. Sorry about that. I usually train level 8s. Okay, so now I've upgraded these 2 here in the middle to level 27, so I'm able to upgrade to level 9s here. Now I might bring these 2 to level 30, we'll see. Only because look at the resources, it don't cost too much, right? 314 million, and they're even 314 million. So that's another good thing, to keep your resources a little bit balanced when you're building, right? So even if they do increase this, I would watch your building and obviously your resources to try to keep balanced. Now, I know myself, that's why I use these to kind of offset that sometimes. My UR chests here, or I use SSRs. Okay, and I use these for powering up my weapons when I do need gold. Okay, so that's what I use these 2 for mainly. Okay, to offset and power up my weapons. Okay, yeah, those should be on the list definitely. Alliance Center Hub, you should have this to level 35 anyways. As you can see, you're gonna get help received here. Okay, oops. And see, help received 23, and for my survivors, right? So, and the help time. So yeah, and that's it. Okay, Science Center, you know you're gonna need one of those. These are gonna be on there. Missile Center, one of them, but you should have all 3 by now done, starting with your main obviously. Okay, so building, like I said, I'm trying to just stack, so I think I'm just gonna build my speed here on my second squad. It's not too much, it's only 200k of the oil, so resources ain't too bad. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, that's what I've been up to. For attack, Okay, now I'm powering up the third squad. That's the last one I got to fill up. Okay, I was one of the ones who used to purchase the monthly card, and I did power this up first. Remember, it costs a lot less in the resources and time to upgrade that one. But as you can see here, I don't purchase the monthly card now. One of the reasons being it just does not have anything that helps me now, especially if you have the Survivor, especially if you're getting Agent Taylor boxes. You know what I'm saying? Then there is no really need. You get stamina in there, 100 gems I can care less about. You know what I mean? 60 speed ups, 2 recruitments, and super alloy, which we have stacks amount of, which doesn't mean no good. Okay, I mean 5% damage on rolled monsters. You could maybe argue maybe during the season start, but I don't. There's just no need for it. I mean, I don't run 4 squad. I'm not strong enough to anyways. So that's one of the reasons. Anyways, so a lot of us are filling up here. Like I said, I'm filling up. I don't mind because like I said, this is my third squad right now. So that's where my tank is. So, okay. Where am I at on tactical weapon? Well, I'm on level 20%. That's pretty good. I filled up the first. I got the drone star increase. Does me no good considering I'm not even full anyway, but we got that part done just to get down to here because you're going to be going for the hero attack boost. These are big, right? So that's another 7.5 here. It does cost a lot of the medals, as you can see. So obviously if you're in the Diamond League like me, you save on your off weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we save on our off weeks when we don't need to be upgrading, unless your purchaser it is, you know what I mean? But I save mine, so I'm just finishing this from this week. So then I'll obviously be upgrading one of these or finishing up like squad 3. But yeah, other than that, we haven't heard nothing opening up. Now, would they make another Age of Oil, or would they add another paywall in? So I could see them adding something here. Like, remember we got added the Age of Oil? I could honestly see, and this is me just saying, like, okay, I could see them adding, say, the Age of Metal or something. You know what I mean? Where we're gonna get maybe more regular upgrades, like here. I could see them adding that, or maybe another Age of Oil. But honestly, I could see them adding another paywall, like the Age of Metal or something, just so there is something more to look forward to. I mean, for spenders, I mean, that's how they normally do. So if they do add anything, guys, you should know by now, expect a paywall, right? So even if they do add the second Overlord, right? Some people ask me too, I'll just jump into this too, about the Overlord. Okay, you know, the second one. Well, there was rumors, I'm not sure about it, I haven't seen them. Okay, but some people are saying they're not powering, like if you got to level 6, they're not powering them up and they're saving their stuff. I don't know, I wouldn't really, because you get, this is your main squad, so really I'd be trying to finish this before they add another one. I don't purchase things for this. Like every time I powered this guy up, it's been from the game. When it first came out, mind you, sorry, let me correct myself. I did purchase to get him out. Remember, I think it was like $1,500 I paid to get to when I first trained him, right? Oh, sorry, to get to level 100, I believe it was, or whatever it was to open. I think it was 100. Quote me if I'm wrong, but anyways, you know, it was another paywall, so. So if they do add another one, yes, it's gonna cost, but I would be definitely trying to finish this guy up. And you do get enough free from the game just by playing, and obviously the stores and your hidden chest. Oh, they collect those. Your adventure chest. You know what I mean? So, and the other ones here. So it's not too bad. I mean, you do get enough to power up. So, yeah. So that's about what I'm up to. I guess I should train some soldiers quick. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna upgrade my barracks. It's not too much. I mean, I could jump over here to the recon plane, but they're not too bad in resources, right? You do need all 3. And that's for your alert tower, right? So, okay, guys, cheers, much love. But that's about what I'm up to, and like I said, just stacking resources. For the Diamond League, you know the routine, right? You need 2 wins to stay in the Diamond League. So obviously, week 3, we didn't care about losing. Next week is another week off. It'll still keep us in the Diamond League, you know. So, anyways, cheers, guys. Yeah. So here's my speed ups. Like I said, we're just stacking. So, not too much from the game, right? Healing speed ups. I burnt those up in the desert, but inventory gems. Okay, guys, cheers. Any questions, just tap in. Much love. Yeah, guys, cheers. Championship duel, maybe we'll get news soon about that. I think that might be next week coming out. Maybe we should hear about it. All right, guys, cheers. Much love. Fanta out.